Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
Welcome back to another football game video, because we're all without the sport we so love. This is Tecmo World Cup on the SEGA Megadrive, released by, well, Tecmo in 1990, and it's based on the Tecmo World Cup arcade game released in 1989 by, well, Tecmo. Now, I remember playing the arcade game back in the day, albeit very briefly in an arcade in Westwood Ho. Sucked at it, but quite liked it. You liked it? Liked it. It's a very, very simplified arcade game of football, which you would expect, because it's in the arcades. Oh dear Lord, look at that. Anyway, so this was ported to the Mega Drive, and is generally considered, even though it was ported by Tecmo, to be a really bad conversion of the arcade, which either means they were just banging it out there for money, or B, were just being extremely lazy, or C, just absolutely didn't care, because it's a football game with the word World Cup in it, or World, so it's bound to sell. In the arcade there were only 8 teams playable, and then there was a second revision where they dropped France and replaced it with Spain, so everybody wins. Now let's have a look. This is not going to be anything to blow your tits off and warp your mind, but you know, much like in football, real football, there are shit clubs. This is a shit game. I like to be truly inclusive and representative of the sport. This is going to end to tears. Right, show you the options. Exhibition, level 0, time 45, begin music, sound effects 7. There you go. So A and C are pass and B is shoot. Don't bother to tell me what the defensive controls are. Why would I need such a little trinket? But anyway, let's have a listen to sound effects to know what sort of stunner we're in line for. Yep. Ooh, classy. Nice. Shooting armour, apparently. Oh, this is going to end in tears. That's Scotland's theme. See what I did there? Exits. Right. Okay, so I'm looking at my pad. I'm playing this on my GXE Retro Mini Arcade. I didn't even bother to check to see if it was on my Mega Drive Mini True Blue, but because International Superstar Soccer Deluxe isn't on there, then I hope to God that this isn't. Right, let's get into this. Boom. I don't have high hopes, and neither should you. Right, so at least immediately, even if it's not a good arcade port, we do have more teams. Way to go, Tecmo. They must have exhausted all their memory doing that, so they couldn't make the game an accurate portrayal of the arcade. To be fair, they couldn't really, because it's better hardware, but they could have at least had a better go than this. Right. That's what I get from it. Is it France or Italy? I don't know, but either way, that's what I get for slagging off France. How about you actually give it the formation names instead of 1, 2, 3? Oh, it's Holland. I was looking at the wrong flag. My bad. Right, so we're both in. Oh, we're both in pretty much the same colour kit. Right, so pass is shoot, slide. We don't have anything as complicated as heading. Listen to the sound effects, it sounds like you're really actually there. Why is it when you pass you sound like Bubble Bubble? Maybe they were fans. The one thing it does have, which I do like about these sort of arcade games, is the passing motion. Is you don't have to worry about where your player is. He's always in the right place, and the goalie is amazing. How the hell do you get past the keeper? I'm sure he'll have no trouble doing it. So basically, early-ish football game or not. Hey! Turns out there's an extra button. Look at them. Well, they look like Vic and Bob when they're doing that. So there is a shoot. So you got pass, you got long pass, and you got shoot. So the instruction screen lied to me. It's still not a particularly competent game of football. Oh, slide tackle noises. Bollocks. Look at that. Pressing the wrong button. What is that sound in the background that sounds like a baby crying? Can you hear it? Unless it's trying to be an air horn. I think it is. Can you hear it? Or is it me imagining it? Worrying. Next I'll be smelling burning toast. See what I did there? Oh, this music is awful. It's on the smallest bloody loop ever. Car horn? Can you hear the car horn? This sound is awful. And the music's beginning to pierce my brain. Right. At least my keeper's good then. I sounded sarcastic, but I actually meant that. This is rubbish. When was the first FIFA game on Megadrive? Hey! I don't know if you have got an extra button. I think it's just... Oh, that noise! Off the line. Oh, this is... I don't know how much longer I could play this. Is there a... No, there's no options to turn off the pain. I mean, if you had this, I'd love to know what you think, but I can't think you thought it was any good. Especially if you played the arcade game. Which, to be fair, in itself is no masterpiece. Oh. Bulex. Look at him in a run. Oh. Right, pass, pass, pass. Pass. Throw in. I passed to him. How do you not... It's got the simplest passing system in the game ever. Wrong button. And yet I managed to pass it off out of touch. Oh, that music is making me want to punch myself in the face. I had no one to pass to then either. Well, how much was this? This would have been like 30 quid, wouldn't it? In 1990. Hang on, he skied it. Right. Yeah, don't hit it with too much effort or power. Half time. Okay, now we're on the other way. Why would you make both our colours so similar? Oh! Look at them stepping up their A game. Oh my god, there is some variation in it. He just threw the ball to himself. Did anyone see that? Is that even allowed? I'm beginning to think my first goal was a fluke. Oh, there's that baby crying noise again. Get it? How do I even get it past? How did I even get it past in the first time? Why do I even care? Why am I even playing this? Oh wait, it's football April. That's right, I said football, not soccer. Oh, air horn or baby crying? I don't know. Either way, it's irritating. I was trying to... I don't even care. What was I trying... I don't know. I was trying to care. This game is awful. Right, well, there you go. I'm going to call it quits here. Why? Because I cannot face another second of it. World Cup. Or Tecmo World Cup, I should say, on the SEGA Megadrive, based on the arcade machine, which supposedly is nothing like. All I can say is, yeah, don't waste your pennies. Don't even waste your time emulating it. It's a bit pants. I better make sure the next game I play is a tad better. Anyway, if you had this, unfortunately, or you played it in the arcades, I'd love to know what you think. Correct me. Maybe it's a hidden gem and a football masterpiece. I just don't know how to play it. He dived away from it and it still didn't go in. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Not you, Tecmo World Cup. I'll never see you again.